I am highly elated to attend this landmark event, which marks the commissioning of the office complex and barracks accommodation for personnel of the Special Protection Unit, SPU, of the Nigeria Police Force in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. This project, which was initiated, executed, and completed by the Niger Delta Development Commission, is significant to the Nigeria Police and indeed the country in many ways. Firstly, it is a legacy project which is the first massive and purpose-building facility for the SPU since the creation of the unit in 2009. Secondly, the project demonstrates the commitment of the leadership of Niger Delta Development Commission to supporting the Nigeria Police Force and the federal government in enhancing the capacity of the Nigeria Police Force to achieve its internal security operations mandate, particularly in the Niger Delta region. Thirdly, this facility will enhance the administrative and operational efficiency of the SPU in Rivers State and the adjoining that their operations cover. By this project, the NDDC has made a very bold and clear statement that the agency is not just out to be on the sideline, but to take the bull by the horn and support the federal government in addressing critical infrastructure deficit, which impacts on the optimal operational efficiency of the Nigeria Police Force. It is therefore my expectation that other public and private institutions, as well as well-meaning citizens, will draw on this lesson towards committing to supporting the Nigeria Police Force. This is more so that we are just recovering from the devastating effect of NSAS protests, which witnessed the massive destruction of critical police assets by ill-guided citizens. Your Excellency, one of my policing action plans is the development of model police stations and facilities. This plan is intended to align all divisions and other facilities to modern dictates in terms of architectural concept and quality of items therein. Within this context, the architectural quality of this new edifice, which we are commissioning now, is considered qualitative enough for us to adopt as a model that could be replicated across the remaining SPU bases in the country. I, however, trust that the NDDC will be kind and generous enough to support us in replicating the construction of this model in other SPU bases within the Niger Delta region under a phased project implementation process. On this note, I wish to immensely and especially thank the Honorable Minister of Niger Delta Affairs and the management of NDDC for conceptualizing and providing the requisite fund for the successful execution of this magnificent project. I wish to also assure that as this facility is being handed over to us today, we will strive to come in place a maintenance protocol which will sustain the beauty of this asset. As often said, to whom much is given, much more is expected. Accordingly, having done this much for us, you can be assured of an enhanced quality security service delivery by the SPU personnel that will utilize the facility, and I will commit myself to ensuring that I personally monitor not just the conduct of officers who have been blessed with this beautiful edifice, but also their maintenance culture. May I at this juncture thank the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, for his attendance and particularly for being a strong force in the drive to reform and modernize the Nigeria Police Force. In this regard, I wish to acknowledge the critical role of Your Excellency in the ongoing Presidential Committee on Need Assessment of National Security Requirements, which is currently taking a holistic view of the needs of the Nigeria Police Force and other security agencies. This unprecedented initiative by the federal government is aimed at comprehensively addressing operational and logistic challenges that have been inhibiting our efficiency. I am confident that the outcome of this process by the presidency will change the narrative of policing in Nigeria. May I also acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Minister of Police Affairs for his support in witnessing this ceremony personally. On this note, it shall be my singular honor to take possession of this edifice and to direct the immediate commencement of police operations therein. I thank you all for your attention and pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will continue to secure our beloved nation. God bless, and thank you for your attention.
Let me thank the IG. I don't praise security agencies. I hardly. But you see, when somebody is doing something that is not in politics, this is the only IG I have seen. Since 2015, I have had over 15 commissioners of police. They change them per minute per... And that affects the security architecture. Look at the peace we're having in River State today. It's because the security agencies in this state are now apolitical. If not, before, my CP cannot even see me. He run away. My director of SSI will not see me. It's okay, if I come now, they will transfer me. But this is not the case with the present IG. I hope, sir, you will not change. I hope, sir. You continue this way, hope that things will improve. And I want your men to utilize this place. And like you said, I don't know whether it is a sickness in police. Anywhere they live, the place should be dirty. IG, I thank you for saying that you will supervise. Look at how clean it is now. I hope when we come back here in the next few months, it will be clean like this. I mean, anywhere you live is your home. If you keep your home clean, wherever you are living, it is your own home. So we want you to continue to keep it the way it is. So that when you come back home, you feel happy that you're living in a good environment. And I think with what IG has said, he will personally supervise it, and I believe he will do so. And I thank you for the work your men and other security agencies are doing in this state. You've done very well to support us in the security of the state. And as River State government, we will continue to partner with all the security agencies for the improvement of security in our dear state. Thank you once more. I'm reminding you, please go and fulfill the promises you have made. Thank you, and God bless you.
I'm here to represent Mr. President, President Muhammad Buhari, and in a minute I'll be reading his speech. I'm also here to settle the controversy between Governor Nyesom Wike and Honorable Minister Godswill Akpabio. We will settle that controversy in a most uncommon way, but I will be disclosing the details of that to them in a moment or two. But Governor Wike, thank you very much for your warm and generous hospitality, not just today, but every time that I've visited the state. Thank you very much indeed. I will be reading in a moment the President's speech, and the speech is everywhere where I say I, of course I'm not referring to myself, I'll be referring, it is the President who is speaking. Our police force is a crucial component of our law enforcement architecture. They are the civil force, the closest to the people in the various communities. In the past months, we have been undertaking a major reform of the police. First, we believe that we must increase the number of police personnel. So we have set yearly recruitment targets. We are also in the process of re-equipping our personnel, both in personal gear and hardware. An important feature of the reform is accommodation for men and officers. And I have directed that the building of barracks for men and women of the police force should be done in collaboration with the social housing effort of the Family Homes Fund. This will ensure speedy execution of all of the projects and all of the barracks that need to be provided. Funding of the police force remains a huge challenge, which is why we work with the National Assembly to enact the Police Trust Fund Act. We are looking at other measures to improve funding for the police. Today's event meets two objectives. The first is, it is an important part of our government's efforts to improve the lives and livelihoods of our police officers and men. And it's also another important milestone in my administration's pursuit of the peace, prosperity, and development of the Niger Delta. We recognize that establishing adequate security is absolutely integral to the fulfillment of this objective, which is why we have committed significant resources to projects such as we're about to commission. This project, the Special Protection Unit, the 6 barracks, was built and donated by the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, to the Nigeria Police Force. It consists of 66 apartments for the accommodation of senior officers of the Special Protection Unit. It also comprises a 5-bedroom commander's quarters, functional office accommodation, a sentry post, guard room with armory, and a parade ground of the Nigeria Police Force, built by the Niger Delta Development Commission. It is my understanding that the contract for this building was originally awarded in 2012, but was stalled by a series of delays. We are gratified that it has finally been delivered. This project is important because it is a means by which we can alleviate the accommodation challenges of senior security personnel posted to Rivers State and ultimately enhance the security footprint in the region. The cumulative impact of this and other similar projects will be the improvement of security in the state and the consolidation of the economic and social life of the people of this area. Let me take this opportunity once again to commend the Honorable Minister, Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs, for providing leadership and resilience amidst mounting challenges and ensuring that projects that have direct impact on the lives of people are prioritized and completed in line with my directives. I also commend the Honorable Minister of Police Affairs and the Inspector General of Police for their hard work and dedication to the repositioning of the police force. The federal government has invested significantly in the NDDC, and we recognize that this outlay of resources must be justified with verifiable projects that will improve the living standards of the people of this region. And as we hand over this facility to Nigeria Police Force, let me reiterate that without security there will be no development. This is the basis of my administration's commitment to continue to provide various platforms for all the security agencies in the fight against terrorism, banditry, and all forms of criminality. On this note, it is my singular honor and privilege to commission these facilities for the accommodation of the Special Protection Unit of the Nigeria Police Force. And I charge you to ensure that this edifice is properly employed for the benefit of the police force, the men and women of the police force, and the entire people of this state and of our nation. May God bless the Nigeria Police Force. May God bless the peoples of the Niger Delta. May God bless Rivers State. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.